It's a great day for basketball. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Trojan Trench for tonight's contest between the John Glenn Lady Falcons and your Triton High School Lady Trojans. On behalf of the Triton community and the entire staff and student body of Triton Junior Senior High School, we welcome John Glenn as our guest at tonight's contest. Now, at this time, can you please rise? Gentlemen, kindly remove your hats as we will honor America with our national anthem. Now, let's introduce the players. First, for our guest, the John Glenn Lady Falcons. Non-starters, number 1, Lauren Fansler. Number 5, Sophia Romer. Number 10, Ellie Lang. And number 20, Riley Johnson. Starting tonight, the Lady Falcons, number 3, Kinsey Atkins. Number 4, Emma Romer. Number 23, Mia Hooten. Number 32, Seja Lang. And number 40, Jessica Yelaska. John Glenn, varsity coach is Ted Hayden. Now let's meet your Triton Lady Trojans. Number 10, Jolie Groves. Number 12, Jocelynn Faulkner. Number 20, Jaelyn Bules. Number 34, Addyson Viers. Number 40, Jenna Bules. Number 42, Morgan Feldman. Number 44, Lena Doll. Starting tonight for Triton, number 4, Taren Yates. Number 14, Kinsey Atkins. Number 22, Hepler. Number 24, Abbey Viers. And number 32, Lexia Hostrawser. Coaches for John Glenn, Ted Hayden, and for Triton.
Technical difficulties. Good. All right, welcome Triton Trojan fans. Andy, we're here alongside Kaden Atkins in the Hall of Famer Orion Lemler. Kenny's back up here with us. He's working on stuff for us over here as we get ready to take on the John Glenn Lady Falcons. Kaden, who we got starting for both teams?
So for John Glenn, the visitors today, number 3, Kinsey Hayden. Number 4, Emma Romer. Number 23, Mia Hooten. Number 32, Seja Lang. and number 40, Jessie Yelaska. And then for the Triton Trojans, number 4, Taren Yates, number 14, Kinsey Atkins, number 22, Emma Hepler, 24, Abbey Viers, and 32, Lexia Hostrawser.
Taren Yates controls the tip, and here we go, underway. Girls basketball start. Kinsey Atkins, she's got it. She'll put them into play. Hepler down the right wing on top to Hostrawser. Yates is going to work with the screen, works right, stops, goes back. Atkins here on the near side. Abbey Viers trying to get herself freed up down low inside.
Yep.
Atkins working up top, goes over to Taren Yates. They're trying to find a way to open it up now. They got plenty of time. Seja Lang knocked that one free. Yates trying to get position. Goes up to Hostrawser. She's got a chance to go up strong with it. Can't get that one to drop. Rebound to Abbey Viers. Viers' putback is good.
Abbey Viers, a rebound at basket.
John Glenn working across.
Pass.
Shot from Yelaska, no good. Kinsey Atkins with the rebound. Yelaska missed that three.
Abbey wants it down low. Kinsey didn't think she had a good enough pass there.
We're going to get a push as that foul is going to be called on Emma Romer, one of 2 seniors on this team.
Glenn foul, number 4, Romer.
Emma Hepler now goes to Kinsey Atkins on the inbound. Triton leads 2-0. Hepler here on the near side. Kinsey Atkins on the right wing up top to Yates. Abbey Viers trying to get position down low, but Yelaska's not giving her any room to breathe. Hostrawser rotates up top, gets the screen. Hooten now on Atkins. Yates on the right wing.
We got a mismatch down with Lexia. There you feed it to her.
That's going to be the second personal foul on Emma Romer.
It's all set up by that pick and roll that Lexia did with Kinsey. Lexia's girl jumped out to guard Kinsey, left Lexia at a mismatch. Give her the ball.
And this is a group we saw really come together last year. Of course, both teams splitting both times they played one another, but this Triton team upsetting John Glenn in the Bi-County semifinal to advance to the championship game. Hostrawser gets the inbound, works against Seja Lang. Yates with plenty of time working against it. Tipped by Lang. Emma Hepler with the quick hands keeps it alive. Atkins working against Hayden.
Gonna pop out again. Good backcourt cut. Just missed her on the pass.
Seja Lang on the fast break. She's going to go up top, up and in there. That's going to be Kennedy Hayden. Gets the first points for the Falcons. Intercepted by Hayden again, goes back, tipped away by Yates. Hostrawser's got it, goes to Kinsey Atkins, but Yelaska steals it right back. Back to Seja Lang, in the box, up and in.
Lazy passes. Girls aren't looking before they throw the ball, and it's leading to turnovers.
Now John going with a little bit of pressure here as they took the lead on that last basket. Atkins up to Yates, up to Abbey Viers. Emma Hepler alone on the far side. Mid-range jumper's up, it's in. Senior sniper Emma Hepler gets perfect to get started here. We're all knotted up at 4. Seja Lang past the half-court line, going to set things up for the Falcons.
Coach Heckaman in his normal 3-2 defense that he runs every year.
Nice leaning shot there for Yelaska on the mid-range jumper. We're going to get an over-back call. That's going to be on Kennedy Hayden. Excuse me, Lauren Fansler.
Yep.
3 team fouls now for the Falcons.
Yeah, you're right. Sorry. I'm going to shake my head at something else.
Don't do that, Kaden. Kinsey Atkins now gets the ball. They're going to meet her with a little bit of a trap there at half court. They're going to get a carry on Kinsey Atkins. Turnovers in the early going here for both teams as Yelaska goes back to inbound.
Triton can't handle John Glenn's pressure. And if they're showing this weakness early, they're going to have a tough time all year.
Lang up top, goes back to Yelaska. She hit a mid-range jumper a moment ago. Fansler up top, on back to Yelaska. Viers goes down in a hurry, tipped that one. Hooten's got it down low. Viers tips it, and she comes away with the steal. Back to Yates. Kind of caught in trouble there. Got to be patient. Got to get that ball moving forward.
Go.
Hostrawser back to Emma Hepler. Got to push that ball across, and they do past the half-court line. Yates down the right side. Now want to go off her foot as she goes to dribble. Misplaced there. And a timeout for Coach Heckaman. Of course, Adam Heckaman, 133 wins in his 13 seasons here coaching Triton. 1 sectional championship. Ted Hayden in his second year, 9-14 a season ago. Of course, like I said, these two teams faced off against one another last season. And John Glenn won that opening one, which 48-40, which was one of Triton's higher scoring games on the year. And they have ultimately beat them in the semifinal there at the Bi-County, 31-29. Team that averaged about 30 points a game, just under 30 points a game, and allowed about 36 points a game. So the defense is definitely there, but this year the offense is going to have to step up.
Yeah, and with most of the same starters back, most of the same players back as last year, they should have this chemistry sort of figured out, and just going to take some time to get back into the flow of things. I know some of these girls were just playing volleyball a week and a half ago, so it's going to take a while, long season, but a good first test against John Glenn.
The JV play, we had some very talented freshmen down there playing as well, as they won that one earlier, 22-6. High pass, Fansler's got to bring it back down. Goes back to Yelaska, too hot of a pass. Lang now to the corner to Hooten. She'll go baseline, and she'll throw it out. Ball's going to belong to the Trojans. Full court press now by the Falcons. Kinsey Atkins right here goes up to Yates. Nice job by her to cut up court. Almost want to say outfield football's over. Emma Hepler, 3-ball for her is up and not there, back iron. Fast break, Hooten can't handle it. Lexia Hostrawser keeps it from going out. Goes up to Abbey Viers.
Hello, slow down, there we go.
Viers patiently waits for Kinsey Atkins. Yelaska out there on her, back to Taren Yates.
Give it to Emma. Missed an opportunity there.
Atkins wanted to go over to Yates, missed right there. Fansler on the fast break. Goes up to Hooten late, but Emma Hepler comes right in and takes it away. Ball will stay here with John Glenn.
Good hustle by Emma. Get down there. Stop fast break.
That's what you want to see. Fansler, kind of that moment there is I guess that was me. I'm going to go up with it because you didn't have enough time to really get that pass. You waited too long.
Yep.
Ultimately, that gave Emma Hepler time to get back in there and knock that ball away. Seja Lang on the left wing. Goes down to Fansler. Fansler down.
Body.
Got a blocking foul, be our first foul for Triton, as Hayden was trying to get that one away. Foul's going to be on Lexia Hostrawser. That's her first personal, team's first. We need to work on this thing where it hears what I say and it just does what I tell it to. Hayden goes to Yelaska. To Fansler, back to Lang. Seja Lang now goes to the free throw line, kicks it back out to Hayden, down to Hooten, but Hostrawser's going to fight for it, and she's going to get called for another foul.
Her second, senior Jaelyn Bules is going to check in now.
Jalen's another one, very good defensive player, but she also plays really good inside the paint there. Does a good job around the box. She's going to be tough, and Hostrawser obviously frustrated on that last foul. Can't say I don't blame her. Hayden shots up off the glass, no good. Hepler had a shot at it. Yates has got it, and she'll have to work away.
Look up. Too late. Well, too late.
Turnover there. That's Seja Lang past the half-court line. She'll go, kicks it back. Hooten with a deep two, off the mark, no good. Rebound, Abbey Viers.
Lazy, sloppy passes so far from the Trojans in this first quarter. Not even looking before they throw it. Just bad turnovers. Silly turnovers, unnecessary.
In the corner,
out.
Fansler for a three. We're going to get
3 seconds.
3-second violation called on the Falcons. Turnover there. 6-4 still our score. That was called before the shot, correct?
Yes.
Intercepted by Yelaska. Back to Hayden, up and in. She's 2 for 3 here in this first quarter.
There you go, Jaelyn.
Bules taking it herself. Nice stop by her. Got to go over. Emma Hepler wide open on the right wing, but Kinsey Atkins on the left side, too strong. Rebound's going to go on to Hayden. Hayden doesn't have the numbers, trying to work against Viers. Going to go baseline, going to throw it up. They're going to get a pushing foul. I believe, on Abbey Viers. Some frustrating fouls now as Triton has 3 straight team fouls coming from 2 of the towers down low.
And with Lena Doll and Addyson Viers being freshmen, they played those 2 quarters of JV. They don't have very much depth at that post position. Good job, Kins.
Kinsey Atkins gets a handoff. She's got numbers. Lang's going to try to run down,
Travel.
and Yates is going to call for a travel. It's kind of these are the kind of mistakes you expect to see the first game of the year. Especially, like I said, some of these girls playing volleyball. You know, that's your body's in different shape for that, and you got to get time to get acclimated. Unfortunately, the turnaround, you got to be ready to go right away. Seja Lang with the basketball. She'll come past the half-court line. Here to the right wing to Fansler. Hooten in the corner. That's going to be a 2-pointer off the mark. Rebound to Abbey Viers.
Good pass. Way to lead her. Look up.
Yates goes up to Emma Hepler. Back
3
to
on
Yates.
2.
She'll try a deep 3. It looks good, and it is. Taren Yates hits the first 3 ball of the year, and Triton now down by 1. Timeout for John Glenn.
These John Glenn Lady Falcons are coming at the Trojans fast and furious. They're coming up, pressuring them on defense, and then creating turnovers, getting fast break points on the other end.
Oh,
We all right?
Yeah.
Okay.
technical difficulties.
All right.
It's okay. We get the bugs worked out. And for us, we got to get in basketball shape. I mean, football the week ago, volleyball the week before that. We got to get in basketball since here.
We talk about a quick turnaround for them. It's a quicker turnaround for us. We've only had 4 days.
And I got the roster, or a little printed off one that I do to have for reference this morning.
Tell you what, I'm not in basketball shape.
I'm not in shape, period. It's round.
Round is a shape.
Round is
How
a
many
shape,
times
and
are we
I'm
gonna?
in.
How many times are
Round
we
is
gonna
a
have this
shape.
conversation?
Hey, I'm working on the shelf here.
All right.
So Fansler goes to Seja Lang. She's out there with Hayden. Checking in on that last one is Kaylee Hensler.
Yep.
As Kinsey Atkins almost comes with her, she'll hit the deck. Lang goes down low to Hooten. She's got a spot, but Bules
Job,
with the block.
JB. Just
Hepler
go.
now looking down court, looking for Kinsey Atkins. She slows down, goes up, and is fouled. Nice job there.
Good
by
vision.
Kinsey Atkins.
Good vision by Emma Hepler. Kinsey's supposed to be that the girl takes the ball up point guard, but she saw Emma get it, so Kinsey just took off down the court. Emma made a nice pass up the court to Kinsey, right on the money. Kinsey going to the free throw line.
It's going to be on Fansler. Her first personal talent foul, team's fourth, as Kinsey Atkins misses the first free throw.
Substitution for John Glenn, number 5, Sophia Romer.
And Sophia Romer checking in. Second free throw's in there. It's Kinsey Atkins, 1-1 from the line. 1-2 from the line. Lang now past the half-court line. She's going to work right on over here. As Hensler's working over here on the near side. Romer back to Lang. They're going to work it around here on the zone defense by the Trojans. They're trying to see what they can milk the clock as Romer will take a shot, and it'll not take a friendly row. Hooten with the rebound. We're going to get fouled from behind.
Now that's one thing I don't like about this 3-2 defense that the Trojans have been running these last couple years. It allows that the corner, the bottom corner in each spot, to never have a defender there. It relies on the bottom two, which are usually your taller girls, to have to run out, leaving the girls who are on the block. It's just too many empty zones. I'm not a fan of it.
Hayden gets is going to go back to Romer. She fakes a three and she'll drive, kicks it out. Romer deep two here on the near side, and that one will take an unfriendly row. Yates tries to tip it away. Hooten back up and in.
One.
That's going to be a second foul on Abbey Viers. So two of the senior leaders down there in the low block, both with 2 fouls, and her and Lexia Hostrawser. 5 team fouls now for the Trojans, 10-8. Hooten to the line for 1. Back iron, no good. Rebound to Taren Yates.
Kick ball.
Kick ball stay here with the Trojans as Yelaska will check in for Hooten. She'll be out there with Lang, Romer, Hensler, Hayden. Out there for John Glenn, Kinsey Atkins, Taren Yates, Emma Hepler, Abbey Viers, and Jaelyn Bules, the 5 out there for our Trojans. It's Coach Hayden calling out the play. Atkins goes to the right wing. She'll get it back. Nice play there. She'll try a 3. Can't get the friendly roll. Rebound's going to go, but Yates is there to intercept it. Up, no good. Lang with the rebound.
Step up.
Yelaska.
Nice hands, Emma.
13 seconds. Emma Hepler showing off the good hands here in this opening quarter. She'll have to work 8 seconds. Back to Kinsey Atkins on the right wing.
5, 2.
Gonna have to get it up.
1.
Emma Hepler's gonna force a shot.
Foul.
She's gonna get fouled.
Nice job by
Seja
Emma.
Lang. And Lang trying to plead her case. Didn't think she fouled her. As Emma Hepler, the senior sniper, goes up
Good
to the
awareness
free throw line.
by Emma, knowing the clock's running out. 0.4 of a second. So
A nice job by her to use the aggressiveness by Seja Lang to kind of draw the contact there on the body.
she saw Lang coming like she was going to jump that pass. Emma jumped in front of it, ripped it away from her, and went opposite. It's a very good play.
Hepler now patiently takes her first shot and drops it. Hepler to tie it, and it drops there. And that's the end of the first quarter. Tie ball game, 10-all. All right, Orion, we're going to see if this worked.
Who are we starting with? Which team? Us?
Well, we got to see if it worked first. I don't know if it worked. Kenny is here in case I did mess it up. I hit save. I promise I did. Summary.
Yeah, say.
IT is here tonight.
It takes about 20, 30 seconds.
So we'll get it there. So, Kaden, in that first quarter, you kind of saw, like I said, a lot of blunders back and forth, but the fouls, that's one thing that Abbey Viers and Lexia Hostrawser are going to have to control this year because they're going to need them down low because Lena Doll and Addyson Viers and Morgan Feldman are all going to be playing JV, so they're going to have to give up a couple quarters here and there. So here's our points for the Trojans here. Emma Hepler leading with 4. Taren Yates hit that 1-3 ball. Abbey Viers had a 2-pointer in there, and Kinsey Atkins 1 of 2 on her free throw lines. And for John Glenn, you're going to see Kennedy Hayden with 4 points, Mia Hooten with 2, Seja Lang with 2, and Jessica Yelaska with 2 points as well. I know there's some missing Falcons on there as we didn't have them on the varsity roster. I'll get them added during halftime. As the starting 5 out there with Yelaska, Seja Lang, Hayden, Hooten, and Emma Romer out there. Atkins, Yates, Jolie Groves checking in, Bules, and Addyson Viers out there for the Trojans. Yelaska looking to go somewhere. The zone defense. They're going to switch to a 3-2 now. Goes down to Hooten. Hayden goes up the left hand, not get there, but Jaelyn Bules with the big rebound.
Did you see Addison's in? Did you say that?
Yes, I did.
Okay. I wasn't paying attention, so.
Jeez, you've been here that long and you're still not listening to me.
Yeah.
Yates now backing, trying to work against Lang, wanted to go there, pulls it back down, goes back to Bules on top to Jolie Groves. She had a big game there in the JV. Atkins works back top the key, goes down low to Addyson Viers, too high of a pass from Kinsey. The Twins couldn't hook up there. The score stays 10-all.
She had the right idea. Addison turned and sealed her defender. Give that lob opportunity. She just miscommunication.
As the officials are going to have a little
Ref timeout here, yeah.
It's Ellie Lang.
Who you got?
10 is Ellie Lang. See, that wasn't. I didn't even have that one on there.
Well,
Thank you. Appreciate it. Like I said, we just got it. We got it this morning.
Got the rosters this morning.
That was not a name on there. Okay. We'll have that marked down. I'll get that fixed. Thank you to the John Glenn listener on that one. Very much appreciated. Did they call a technical on?
Technical foul on Black 4. That would be Emma Romer.
Emma Romer getting a technical foul.
That's a Sweet 16 if you play for Coach Groves.
That's her third foul.
Yes, will be. Wow.
As Kinsey Atkins goes to the line and gets that one to go.
She gets one more now.
Kinsey 3 for 4 on the evening and trying to get the ball back.
Costly mistake there for the Falcons.
Not sure what the technical foul was on. I was on the computer trying to fix things.
Yep. I'll ask Don at halftime.
There you go. Good call.
It's good to have friends who help us out.
Exactly. We all work together. Bules now to inbound. Going to go to Kinsey Atkins. They're going to go back to work here as they have a 2-point lead. Groves now working right. Goes to Kinsey Atkins. Head fake. She'll drive. Floaters up for her and gets the friendly roll for Kinsey Atkins. Young lady leading all scorers with 5 there after following that basket. Lang now. On over here to Romer. Going to Hooten in the corner. Lang up fake. Back to Romer. She'll force that one up. Can't get that one to go. Yelaska with the putback, not there. We're going to get a jump ball call.
It'll be possession to the Trojans. The 4-point lead.
Nothing, I got it.
No, I don't. I think you're all right. Look middle. Look middle. Don't dribble in the corner.
That's Kinsey Atkins all by herself. Almost a carry there by Yates. And they're going to get a foul on John Glenn. As you kind of look there, you had Kinsey, but Yates wanted to take it herself and go up and in.
Nice 2-on-1. Puts the defense in a bad spot. That's why Taren's going to go to the free throw line here.
Next project.
Dang.
Thank you.
Want a sandwich?
Yates' first shot, no good. She hit the 3 there in that first quarter. I haven't broke it yet.
So are you used to watching something that lets the ball actually touch the floor or the ground?
Yeah.
Volleyball or football?
I told him we're not quite.
We like it like that.
Yeah. I told him we're not quite in basketball shape yet.
How many kills and spikes have we had?
Oh, boy. If I start doing that, I'm going to be in trouble. Hooten now in the corner. She'll try a deep 2. Can't get that one to go. Yelaska leaning in there to tip it away. Lang saves it, but it's going to go out of bounds.
Hooten likes to find herself in that deep corner against this 3-2 zone. She's had a couple opportunities at a 3, and that was a deep 2 there. Look up. It's Taren Yates, right spot, right time. And Kinsey Atkins with the miss. Will be brought down. John Glenn the other way. Hooten on the break. No good. Hooten again, wide open. She's got 2 points. Triton trying to break this press. Up court to Jolie Groves. Groves stops, finds Yates. Yates thought about it. Atkins wide open for 3. She's got it. 3 points for Kinsey Atkins. Triton up 17-12. Welcome back, Andy.
Hey, had to have a conference with technical support.
Yep.
Jolie Groves jumps in there, following Kinsey Atkins with the big 3. I saw that one. Yates down the drive. She'll stop at the free throw line. Goes to Jolie Groves in the left wing.
Did you get Hooten's basket as well?
Yes.
Okay.
Atkins now. We'll have Kenny back. He can run this one of these days.
Okay. It's almost that time.
And
They're going to call
Karen
Karen out of bounds. Yep.
It's a little scoring system we have at trying to teach myself to do that and play-by-play at the same time. We'll get Kaden trained on it so he can do this a little bit. I'll have him do it the second half. We'll switch.
All right.
Lane now gives to Fansler, who just checked in. Romer now on over to Fansler. Back to Romer, top the key. Lang gets it just as Atkins almost got a piece of it. Hooten back on top. They got something drawn up. Hayden goes through, gets it knocked away.
Nice job finding that high post for John Glenn. Yates going to bring it up now.
Yates now past the half-court line. Lang is up there, not giving her an inch to breathe. Groves down the left wing, working against Romer. Goes back to Kinsey Atkins. And Coach Heckaman calling timeout. They didn't see it.
Jolie didn't have. She had already thrown the pass before Coach Heckaman had tried to call for it. Understandable, but
kind of a tough situation.
Yep.
John Glenn gets the ball back, trailing 5 here with 4:10 remaining here in the second quarter. Romer on the right wing, on top. Goes to Lang on the left wing, down to Hayden. Hayden back to Hooten. She'll go up off the glass. Banks closed there. Rebound's going to go to Addyson Viers.
Help. Somebody come back, help.
And there's
timeout,
a timeout
Coach Heckaman.
And that's right there. With this full court pressure, Kaden, you played against this. What are you trying to look at when you go to attack us on the offense to try to really get the ball pushed away from that press?
Well, on a make, there's a couple things you want to look for. The girls run their press break a little different than the boys did, but as soon as that first person gets the ball in, you want to take 2 hard dribbles off the court, quick reversal, and while everything's happening in the backcourt, we've got 3 girls up front who are also trying to flash middle, flashing sideline, giving the girls opportunities to get the ball up court without dribbling.
And that's the kind of thing, you can't get the ball and you can't work backwards. You got to keep going forwards because you want to work away from that line. You want to work up in there into it. Because working backwards, that's exactly what the defense wants you to do.
Yep. And you only got 10 seconds. Those 10 seconds run fast if you're getting pressed hard like this.
Maybe eternity on the clock, but it isn't when that comes down.
Yep.
Bules now to inbound for the Trojans, goes back to Kinsey Atkins.
See that right there, look middle.
Addyson Viers going there, but Seja Lang with the nice play, jumps in there and knocks that one away. Yelaska back to Lang.
Hepler checked in for
Lang now on the left wing, back up top.
Taren Yates. Nice hands, Kinsey.
Kinsey Atkins knocks it back out of bounds. 17-12 still our score, 3.5 to go. The JV won. Unfortunately, played 2 quarters due to low numbers for the Trojans. Seja Lang goes cross court. Fansler goes. She'll drive floaters up for her. Off the mark. Too strong. Bules with the rebound. And now she's kind of caught down there. She can't go nowhere.
Stuck. Corner. They're going to call a 2-pointer on that.
Romer's going to miss that one. Triton trying to work and try to slow us down. Seja Lang will try a deep 3. Not there. Romer with the rebound.
They're going to call out of bounds.
Looking here. John Glenn, 6 of 20.
Quick reversal. Quick reversal.
Shooting 2-point shots, 0 of 2 from beyond the arc. A jump ball call. It's going to stay here with John Glenn.
Black ball.
Good thing sorted out there. Fansler to inbound. Yelaska. She'll go with the floater up the middle. Not there. Rebound's going to go to Bules.
Stay strong. And I'll travel.
And another Trojan turnover with that pressure. It's one thing they're going to have to get figured out because once someone sees this, they've struggled with it the last couple of years is working against this pressure. They're going to have to find a way to answer back here. Yelaska tries a 3, short of the mark. Rebound's going to go to Hayden. Lang now sees a cutting Yelaska. She'll go in the paint, goes up, and Banks open for her.
Yelaska likes working in that high post and then just taking one strong dribble towards the basket.
Groves got to find a way to work, but we're going to get a foul on John Glenn. If that's on Romer, I believe that's going to be her 4th personal foul.
That should put Triton at the free throw line. Yep, that's on Romer. Yeah, that is her fourth because of the technical, correct?
I guess not.
Oh, does that one not count? Does the technical not count towards a...
Maybe a team foul and not a personal foul.
Ah, gotcha. I'll send Jolie Groves to the line.
Groves gets that one to roll. The junior looking strong in her first night playing ball. Did a good job in the JV contest defensively on both ends of the floor. She did a real good job. Makes her first free throw, is going to go again now. Second shot's up, just kind of wide off the mark. 18-14 now. As Yelaska in transition goes back to Hayden. Floater's up, no good. Here comes Hooten, comes in and just takes it right away. Seja Lang with the floater, can't get that one to go. Groves fighting for the rebound, taps it away. It's going to go out of bounds. And Groves hits the deck hard.
At least it's the new benches and not the old hard wood. She'll check out for Taren Yates.
.2:10 to go here in the second quarter. Triton leads 18-14. Yelaska on the left wing. She'll step into a deep two. Can't get that one to go off the side iron. Rebound's going to be tipped away to Kinsey Atkins.
Smart passes, girls. Smart passes.
Yates back in the game. Goes back to Emma Hepler. She'll try another three. Gets it to go. Emma Hepler finds her first three of the season. She now second leading scorer, 7 points on the night. Lang with it. She's going to work right against this zone defense. Yelaska takes a catch and shoot opportunity. Gets that one. Doesn't get that one to go. Lang with the rebound. Puts it right back up and draws the foul. That's going to be on Jaelyn Bules.
Triton foul number 20, Bules.
Her second personal. Team sixth. Lang gets that first one to go.
Substitution for Lady Falcons. Number 5, Sophia Romer.
Sophia Romer checking in. And Ellie Lang checking in. I spelled that right? Just thought about that. Seja Lang gets that one to go. They now trail by 5. Goes high. Addyson Viers works it down to Kinsey Atkins. She's alone. Bank is going to be open, but Kinsey Atkins got there a little too early.
She has to put it on the floor. She can't just take 2 steps off a catch. Weird rule. She's been called on that before.
Lena Doll now checking in for Jaelyn Bules. Triton turns it over there. Still by 5 as Seja Lang works here at the near side. Goes down to Hooten in the low block. Yates almost gets a piece of it. Lang kicks out. Yelaska catch and shoot 2 is up and in. Trailing by 3. John Glenn on the attack. Got to get it up there. Someone's got to cut up court. Yates tries to go, but she'll draw a foul there. I think that one's going to be on Ellie Lang possibly. As Triton will get to go to the line for the bonus.
Number 5.
Actually, that's going to be on Sophia Romer. That'll be her first personal, team's 9th. As they're one away from the double bonus here with 54.9 seconds to go in this first half. Triton leading 21-18. Both teams were deadlocked at 10 at the end of the first. And Triton going a little bit of a run here in this second quarter. The first shot's up and in for Taren Yates. She'll have 4 points on the night. 1 of 4 from the line. Second shot's up and in. 5 back to a 5-point ball game. Lang goes in the corner. to Ellie Lang. She's in the corner now, one to go against it. Kicks it back out to Seja Lang. She'll try a three from the right wing. Too strong off the mark. Lena Doll with the rebound.
You just got to be strong. Good job. Lena Doll's going to get 2 free throw opportunities, double bonus now.
There's John Glenn on the night shooting 32% from the floor.
And that's been the killer. John Glenn's had good opportunities, whether it's an offensive putback or these corner shots they've had all night long. They just haven't converted.
And that's a team that's going to get it figured out. You got to remember, I mean, this is that first game of the year. This is a team that's going to be pretty strong up. We saw how athletic they were there against volleyball this year. As Lena Doll misses her first free throw in her varsity career.
It's okay, I did too.
Hayden, what's that?
I missed my first free throw in my varsity career.
It's okay. I never had a shot opportunity in my varsity career because there was none. I did this instead. Lena Doll can't get that one to go.
Good job, Addison. Good hustle.
Hayden goes back to Seja Lang. She'll go back to Hooten. Hooten will drive, goes through the lane. Nice play by Hooten, but can't finish at the rim. Putback's no good there, too. Rebound to Addyson Viers.
Ooh.
Ball's going to just get tipped out of bounds. 23-18, 18.6 to go. John Glenn team, a very athletic team, just needs those, trying to find a way to lift that lid off the basket. Kinsey Atkins past the half-court line, working against Romer. On to Emma Hepler, 10 seconds now. Yates trying to direct Kinsey Atkins. She'll try to work through the traffic. Yates working back, 5 seconds now. Someone's going to have to force up a shot. Kinsey Atkins is going to have to throw it up at the buzzer. Can't get down the drop. And that's the end of the first half. Triton leads 23-18. We'll have stats here in just a little bit, and we'll be right back on the Triton Trojans Sports Network.
Sounds good.
All right, welcome back, Triton Trojan fans. Andy here alongside Kaden Atkins and the Hall of Famer Orion Lemler here for the Triton Trojan Sports Network as the Trojans lead 23-18 at the half. Leading scorers for the Trojans to start off that first half was Kinsey Atkins with 8 points, Emma Hepler with 7, Taren Yates with 5, and Abbey Viers with 2, and Jolie Groves with 1 off the free throw. Leading the way for John Glenn, Jessica Yelaska with 6 points, Kinsey Hayden with 4, Mia Hooten with 4, and Seja Lang with 4 points. And the big thing for them there is the 3 fouls there for Emma Romer.
Yeah, you're good.
So Hepler goes to inbound. Kinsey Atkins with it, goes to Taren Yates working against this pressure defense. Down the corner to Hostrawser, who missed most the entire second quarter as she feeds Abbey Viers. Banks open for her. Yelaska, Seja Lang, Emma Romer, Hooten, and Hayden out there for the Falcons. Viers, Hostrawser, Yates, Hepler, and Kinsey Atkins, the 5 out there for Triton. Yelaska on the right wing, puts it on the floor, working against Hepler. On to Hayden, she'll work with the screen right. Goes to Seja Lang, on to Emma Romer. Romer, Hayden had to be tipped away by Abbey Viers.
No, that should be white ball.
But they're going to say it went off on her, but it looked like it went off.
Abbey didn't touch that ball.
I thought she did.
Abbey didn't touch it. It went right off of the John Glenn player.
Kinsey Atkins got a piece of it as Hayden will work it now top the key. Yelaska now in the corner to Hooten. High pass to Hayden. She corrals it back in the corner. Down to Hooten. Yates trying to work it there as Hooten goes up. She'll be fouled. That's going to be Abbey Viers, be her 3rd personal foul. It's her and Lexia Hostrawser didn't play in that second quarter due to having 2 fouls apiece as Hooten goes to the line for 2. Gets a friendly roll there. She'll get to reset. 6-foot sophomore. Very talented player for volleyball. We saw her earlier in the year.
Saw her twice.
Saw her twice, that's
Triton
right.
Tourney.
She now has 6 points. Her and Jessica Yelaska leading the way in points for the Falcons. Hepler can't get it away. And it'll roll all the way out of bounds. No one touched it. Just like that, John Glenn gets the ball back. 25-20 is our score. Emma Romer, she'll inbound to Seja Lang. She'll get it back and she'll initiate the offense. Tipped away, Kinsey Atkins jumps the route. Atkins on the way, pulls back up just short of the mark. Rebound's going to go to Emma Romer. He tipped away.
Stay here.
Stay here with the Trojans. He went out on John Glenn. So what these girls can do and get things kind of turned back around here. Hostrawser, she'll try her first attempt. Back iron, no good. Rebound's going to go to Hayden. Second attempt for Hostrawser, excuse me. Romer now. Goes to Hooten. High pass to Lang. She'll corral it. Those two trying to find a way to get this offense going for the Falcons. Yelaska, Kinsey Atkins was hungry. Try to take that ball away. Tipped by Abbey Viers, and she'll come away with it. Trying to work through, no call. Hayden with the basket, and she'll go, and she'll get fouled by Abbey Viers.
That's her.
That's her fourth. First.
Silly foul. There's no need for her to try to poke at that ball there.
Now the only plus side is there on the end is you're going to have some players that can play a little bit. But Bules will have a tall order to take care of down there in that low block now with one of Triton's 2 tallest players.
I had my mask on long enough. I didn't realize I had it on. It was scraping and making static.
Oh, I was like, what's the static? I thought it was my phone. Good, so it wasn't me. Hooten works through the contact and puts him down by 3.
Quick reversals, good.
Up the court to Hostrawser. Nice job of her to call it. Down to Viers. She'll work up and she'll get fouled. And Seja Lang trying to plead her case.
Glenn foul, number 32, Lang.
That'll be her second personal, team's first of the half. As Abbey Viers goes to the line. She'll miss off the back iron there. Too strong of a shot. Viers' first trip to the free throw line of this season. Here's his second shot. She adjusts and tickles the twine there for that one. Gonna have to fix that. Romer now in the corner. It's down to Lang. They're gonna work it. Romer's gonna be blocked by Viers. Hepler now works left. Yates. She'll try a three. Too strong off the mark. Lang with the rebound. Hayden up, no good. Rebound, Kinsey Atkins.
Go, Kins. You can beat him.
Goes back down to Yates. To Hostrawser now. Back to Hepler. Yelaska trying to jump it. Yates tries to go down low. There's a little bit of a mismatch, and Viers goes up strong and draws the foul on Hayden.
Shout out to Willman Broker. He wanted a shout out.
All right, yeah.
All right. Appreciate everybody
And somebody
watching.
says go LaVille. I hope they know LaVille's not in this game.
Well, perhaps they're LaVille fans. Just want to make their point known. Viers now one for, this is another one there.
Substitutions for Glenn, number 1, Lauren Fansler.
1 for 3 from the line. As Bules will check in for Hostrawser.
Jaelyn Bules.
Fansler now checking in. Viers missed 2 attempts. Second shot's up. Back iron no good. Gets her on rebound. Goes for the putback and in.
Rebound and basket for Abbey Viers.
She didn't want to earn them 3. She won them 2 points. Hard fought.
I guess that's one way to do it. Triton now leads by 6. Lang now back in the corner. Back on top to Hayden. Hayden goes to Fansler. Back to Yelaska. She'll step into a 3. Side iron no good. Rebound to Hooten. Putbacks up and in. Back to a 4-point ball game. Bules gets a hands off to Kinsey Atkins. Looking down low. Hooten's going to reach up and slap it away. A little late on the transition there as Viers had an open lane. As Addyson Viers, the freshman, will check in for her sister, Abbey. 28-24, Kinsey Atkins to inbound. Directing traffic, got to get rid of it. Goes the corner, Emma Hepler, she'll try a corner 3, puts it in! Emma Hepler from beyond the arc gives them a 7-point lead.
Nice job by Emma. She saw that defense suck in after the play was kind of dead and over with, and she just found her spot in the corner. Good pass by Kinsey to get it to her.
And the senior sniper making them pay for that one. Fansler for 3, off the mark. Rebound's going to go to Hayden. Now she's caught down the baseline. Hepler trying to fight through.
Going to be John Glenn ball.
Was that shot by Fansler at 3 or 2?
Yes, 3.
A little late on the stats here. Hooten will try a deep 2, not there. Rebound, Taren Yates.
2-on-1.
Goes down to Kinsey Atkins with the head fake, not there. Back on top, Hepler alone, straight away. Can't get that one to go. Hepler 2 of 4 from beyond the arc. And then get a foul on Addyson Viers as Hooten went to the basket.
Triton's lead opened up to 7. I think this might be the biggest lead of the game.
And it is. His first free throws up and in. Gives her 11 points, leading all scorers this evening. 3 of 4 from the line, awaiting her fifth attempt here. Shot is up and looks to be short, off the front iron, no good.
It's going to stay here.
As that one goes out on Triton, 31-25 is our score. Andy O'Hare alongside Caden Atkins, the Hall of Famer, Orion Lemler. Also, Kenny was here just to provide support tonight. Appreciate his help. Looking forward to having him back soon. Atkins got a piece of that one. Yelaska having to fight through the contact. Goes back to Hayden, kicks out. Fansler for a 3 all by herself and gets that one to go. Back to a 3-point ball game. Yates now with the basketball. She'll work up past. Goes to Hepler. She works up near that half-court line. Fansler not giving her any room as this Falcons defense up and in your face. Yates goes through, tipped away by Seja Lang. Fansler's got a free trip to the basket. Hepler closing down. She'll go up and in. Just like that, it's a 1-point ball game. Following that basket from Fansler. 5 quick points coming from that young lady.
That's bad transition defense from Triton. They just kind of just stood back and watched John Glenn as they went down the court.
John Glenn, close to the scorer's been since back in the first quarter. And they're going to get a push.
Good rip by Bules.
Falcons. It's going to be on Seja Lang.
Glenn foul number 32, Lang.
Her third personal foul, team's third of the half. Kinsey Atkins to inbound. Hepler gets it back to Kinsey. She'll try a corner 3, looks strong, too strong. Yelaska with us in transition, working through, floaters up, back iron too strong. Rebound's going to be to Fansler. Hayden, shot up again, and that one doesn't even get the roll. Kinsey Atkins all by herself and can't get that one to go. Lang now to Fansler. She'll try another 3. She's been hot in this quarter, and the streak continues as John Glenn takes the lead. 8 points for her. She scored the last 8 for him. 2-point lead for the Falcons. First lead since the first quarter. Atkins goes to Taren Yates. Hayden goes down. On to Bules. Got to keep moving. Yates now top the key. Hepler now. Goes to Bules on the elbow. Back to Kinsey Atkins. See if she can get this one. Puts it in, and Kinsey Atkins gets that one to go. As Triton takes the lead back by 1, following that 3-pointer from the sharp shooting sophomore. Fansler back on top to Seja Lang. Goes to Hayden, back down to Fansler on the baseline. Hayden's going to dribble drive, kicks out to Yelaska. She'll back up, retreat a little bit, then they step right back up to Seja Lang. In the corner goes the give and go down to Yelaska. She'll work underneath the basket, reverses, lands up and in. Nice job by her to have awareness underneath the basket to work underneath the defense and get that one to go. Atkins ready to work as Hayden switching out to her. She'll go, or she'll dribble it out. Goes to pass. As Ellie Lang will check in. And Seja Lang will get a break with those 3 fouls. And I believe we're going to get a timeout, a full timeout by the Lady Falcons. Of course, John Glenn, like I said, this team has really battled back, shooting 33% on the night from the floor in 2-point range and finally getting a couple threes to drop there from Fansler getting to go. Orion's got the schedule pulled up. Of course, you'll see that we'll host John Glenn. Then we're going to start with a 3-game road trip against Argus, South Central, and Bremen, followed by another 3-game homestand with Plymouth, Wawasee, and Northwood. And then the dreadful 6-game travel we're going to have against South Bend Trinity, LaVille, Knox Valley, Elkhart Christian, and Caston. That's going to be brutal.
We'll be all right.
We'll be all right.
Then we're home for 4 games.
Well, you guys are going to have to get along without me without a couple of those. So
Yep.
I'll miss a couple. Out-of-state travel for that one. Little brother decided he needed to get married. So
Time to get married.
Why we're doing it in December?
Didn't tell you.
Although I am a little worried about the pre-wedding activities wants to shoot skeet in December in Illinois. I don't know if that's such a wise idea or not.
Are you guys going to go shoot again?
Well, we might as well keep the trend going. We shot in the snow this weekend. I
Yeah.
guess we're going to shoot in the snow again for the wedding. So time to man up.
Should have waited another week. It's going to be beautiful this weekend.
It's all right. We do things the hard way.
I guess.
It was fun, though.
Yeah.
I did pretty good there for a little while.
That's what you told me.
Fansler now at the basketball. She'll go back to work. Following the timeout from John Glenn, they lead by 1. Fansler, Atkins tried to jump the route, couldn't quite get there. John Glenn trying to free up Hooten down low as Yelaska has it in the corner. Back to Fansler. She's had the hot hand this third quarter. Hayden for a 2, too strong off the mark, and Fansler gets the rebound. Coach Heckaman wanted that one bad. Kinsey Atkins tips it away, but she'll get caught for the reach on Yelaska.
Triton's getting killed on the offensive glass. John Glenn's getting whatever they want down there.
Jolie Groves will check in. The one thing when you get those rebounds, you got to go be aggressive and go after that ball. I mean, you can't just wait around. John Glenn's going to make you play. This is an athletic group. Hayden now works from the right elbow, swings up and not there. That's when he tipped and goes out of bounds. It's going to go off of.
It's going to be white ball. Oh, nope. He changed his mind. Hooten corner, deep 2.
Deep 2 off the mark. Rebound's going to be fought. Bules to tie up on the basketball. It'll stay with John Glenn. Fansler to inbound for the Falcons. Nice screen there by Hooten, really freed up Hayden. Throws it behind Yelaska. She'll have to work it up and can't get that one to go. Bules with the rebound. Here comes the pressure. Yelaska saw it. Got to get the ball passed. Hepler now goes to work on the right side.
40 seconds. I want to hold for the last shot here.
Works
I
back
don't want
to
to
center
give
court.
John Glenn an opportunity to go up by possibly 4.
Need some momentum going into that fourth quarter, giving up that big lead. Bules goes on the drive. Yelaska stopping it. Addyson Viers, the freshman, working against Hooten. She'll have to work, dribbles through, up, can't get it to go.
15 seconds now left in the third quarter.
Fansler now with time. Goes down to Hooten. Tipped away by Taren Yates. Got to get the ball pushed. Yates sees it. She's going to take off and go. Hayden's going to be there behind her. Yates now with 3 seconds. Goes up. Hepler. She's going to have a shot at the buzzer. Can't get it to go.
High scoring third quarter we had there.
Give it a second.
More like a minute. But
Or a minute.
Yep.
Not quite a second. As Kaden said, high scoring third quarter. Triton scoring 11 points in that quarter, but John Glenn going on the attack. 17 points in that quarter as they have that 1 point lead. Triton, double digits, but yet you got to find a way to win this fourth quarter. That's where it's all going to count. I mean, you're up by 8 at 1 point and allow them to come right back.
What it's going to come down to is those offensive rebounds that John Glenn continues to get. The Triton is not boxing out. They're not doing anything to stop John Glenn from getting these offensive rebounds, and it's showing out there on the court.
Leading the way for John Glenn in that quarter. Like I said, fans are all 8 of those points coming in the third quarter. Found a way to lift the lid there as Mia Hooten with 11 points. Leading the way, Yelaska with 8, Hayden with 4, and Seja Lang with 4, and she'll have 3 fouls along with Emma Romer. Leading the way for Triton, Kinsey Atkins with 11 points, Emma Hepler with 10, Abbey Viers with 7, Taren Yates with 5, and Jolie Groves with 1. But Abbey Viers with those 4 fouls, Hostrawser and Bules both with 2. Fourth quarter underway here at the Trojan Trench. Andy O'Hara alongside Kaden Atkins and the Hall of Famer Orion Lemler here for the Triton Trojan Sports Network as we have this game live here with John Glenn and Triton, opening game of the 2020-2021 season. Emma Hepler, Lexia Hostrawser, Jolie Groves, Kinsey Atkins, and Abbey Viers out there for the Trojans. Ellie Lang, Yelaska, Fansler, Hayden, and Hooten out there, the 5 for John Glenn. Atkins goes to work, goes over to Hostrawser. On to Jolie Groves, goes back to Kinsey. Kinsey goes down to Hostrawser, nice play, banks open and one opportunity. Nice job by Lexia Hostrawser to patrol down there, getting her first points, and she'll get a trip to go to the line. That'll be on Jessica Yelaska, the foul. It's her third personal. 3 Falcons now with 3 personal fouls as Lexia Hostrawser to the line for the and one opportunity. That was a good cut by her along the line there. She found an opening and went right to it. Too strong on that one.
She was itching to score. She's seen all her teammates do it. She wanted to get in on the action too.
As far as I know, all starters have scored.
Correct.
Fansler goes on over. Yelaska goes back to her.
It's a 2.
Deep 2 for Lang as the rebound can't get there. Yelaska will try another 3. Gets it to go. She's got 11, got a pair of Falcons in double digits now. Atkins goes over, Emma Hepler. Hepler working
good screen.
back. Kinsey Atkins all by herself, steps back and can't get the friendly roll. Put back by Hostrawser, not there. Viers with the rebound, can't get it that one to go.
That's going to be on Hooten.
That'll be her first personal of the evening, 5th team foul. As Abbey Viers back to the line for her. 1 for 4.
That's my bad.
Yeah.
Watching the game. We do have 155 watching.
I don't know. I keep hearing voices, and then Orion's over here playing. Sheesh. Thought I'm losing it up here.
Those voices are normal for you, though.
You mean those aren't normal?
Number 4, Taren Yates.
Taren Yates checks in. Emma Hepler comes out. You mean the Al Michaels voice that's in my head isn't supposed to be there?
No, that's okay.
That's okay? Okay. He has a lot of good advice at times. Viers now back to shoot another free throw. She can't get that one to grow. As 1 for 6 for her. Triton 9 of 22 from the line. That's free throw opportunities have been hurting them this evening. Yelaska now goes on top to Seja Lang, who just checked in with Emma Romer. Yelaska, 3 balls up and in. Jessica Yelaska. 2 of 6 from the three-point line. Back-to-back threes as they now have a 5-point lead. They had a 6-point lead earlier. Hostrawser at the elbow.
Oh.
Elevates, can't get down to go. Viers with the volleyball move, slaps it away. They're going to get a timeout for Triton.
John Glenn has warmed up at the right time. They started hitting shots here in the second half.
And that's not a team you can sleep on. Like I said, we saw their athleticism in volleyball. We saw what they did last season. These two teams kind of split the difference, but yet Triton let them come back. You know, it was only a matter of time for the floodgates opened for this John Glenn team, and they found a way to start putting the ball in the hoop. Of course, the JV won earlier this evening, 22-6 in 2 quarters, as they did not play a full 4 quarters because of due to low numbers and one of the players being injured. So Jenna Bules, hope she gets feeling better soon, so she can get back at it. But Kaden, you're here in the 4th quarter. You got 6:17 to go. What are you down there if you're Coach Heckaman trying to draw up for this Triton squad?
Draw up what works. They've been doing a good job of attacking and drawing fouls on this John Glenn, against this John Glenn defense. So probably doing something, trying to get maybe Taren Yates, driving, penetrating, kick, something, free somebody up, maybe get to the free throw line. Have options on this play you're drawing up. Don't just have it one-dimensional.
Because the tandem of Fansler and Yelaska have really just taken off for those two. 14 points combined, those two young ladies here in the recent. Hooten's done a good job down there as well as Seja Lang is a defensive presence. She's back on the floor. Triton's got to find a way to get some points back up on that board. Atkins goes up. Viers tries to get that one to go, draw it up, and Viers stays with it. Yates with the rebound. Jump ball call. Oh, they're going to get a foul call.
She's done.
And that's going to be it for Abbey Viers' 5th personal foul. She is done for the evening.
Should be.
I thought.
No, we must have missed one somewhere. I don't know what happened.
Okay. Well, I got the right team. I got the right number of fouls up there.
We must have given one to someone else down the road here.
Okay, well, it is what it is.
Kind of wondered when she just got up and started running down the court.
Yelaska straightaway 3 in and out.
Go, push.
Atkins, Seja Lang came from behind her. Nice job to control it. Hostrawser wanted to step into that one. She's swarmed by the defense. Out to Taren Yates. Head fake for her. She'll lean in for a 2. Can't get it to go. Rebound's going to go to Yelaska.
Good ball fake by Lexia Hostrawser. Fakes it down to Viers and then found Yates on the outside.
Hostrawser gets a hand in the face of Hayden as that one's off the mark. Seja Lang with the head fake. 5:20 to go in the ball game. John Glenn leads 41-36. On top to Lang. She'll work right, goes back to Yelaska. John Glenn trying to bleed the clock.
Pressure. They're going to have to pressure. They're just interchanging up top.
Lang goes over to Yelaska. She's been hot from beyond the arc. Blocked
Tip.
by Viers. It's a fight for the basketball, and I think it's going to stay here with John Glenn. And it does. Big play there. As Fansler goes to inbound. Fansler looking, finds Seja Lang top the key. She'll go to Yelaska. They're going to work it around here.
Kinsey's got 2 on this side here.
As Kaden said, it's the interchange. Fansler now. Viers falls down. Hayden.
Good job by Taren Yates to cover up for Abbey Viers' tracks there.
Yelaska had to get rid of it. Goes to Romer, taken away by Yates. Yates on the attack, goes up strong. Lang is there.
Got to be a block or something. She fell before she was touched.
Lang on the three-point line. She'll drive, goes all the way through, contact, and Seja Lang puts them up by 7. Triton takes the timeout. We still now have 1 timeout remaining in the ball game. 4:10. Defense starting to fall apart after that strong start. Triton was up 23-18 at the half. And since then, they put up 11 points in that third quarter, but the serves by John Glenn with 17 points in that big third quarter, now 8-2 in this fourth. John Glenn's got all that momentum. You got to find a way to get him to kind of shift that momentum and get some points on the board.
Well, when John Glenn gets 4 or 5 opportunities at a basket each time down the court, Triton's got boxed out. They're not doing anything. They're just standing there watching the ball, hoping it falls in their laps.
You know, and you kind of experienced that. I mean, you had a little more of a break between football and basketball when that went to work. What's it like to transition from one sport to the other like that? You have to do it in just a couple weeks.
Well, it depends. Are you doing work in the off season? Because you can tell those who are doing work in the off season, they've put in that time, they're good to go. The other ones, it's going to take them more time because they're not ready mentally or physically.
And that's a big thing, especially like you said. You got to be working the off season. You just can't just show up and expect everything's going to all work just fine and dandy. You got to find a way to get yourself up to game speed. Because like I said, it's going to be a difference between volleyball and basketball. And that interchange, this group's got to find a way to get back into it. Because what we saw tonight, we saw a team that can put points up. They just got to do it more consistently, watch the fouls, and do a better job boxing out on the rebound.
I had a coach who once said, winter shows how your summer went. If these girls aren't doing anything in the summer or even in the fall, it's going to show when it comes basketball season.
Kinsey Atkins out there. She leads the way in the Trojans in scoring with 11. Hepler with 10. Trying to work it around here. A lot of action. Jay's trying to free it up. Is that one there?
Pick and roll.
Yates on the right wing. Sailing on her. Down to Abbey Viers. She'll get doubled. Knocked away by Yelaska. She'll take it away. Goes over to Fansler. That offensive set there not working as Triton trails by 7. John Glenn with the basketball. Timeout for them. As they'll have 2 timeouts running. Both teams with 5 team fouls. Both two away from the 1-and-1 bonus.
I imagine John Glenn is drawing up something he might have seen work earlier in the game. And if that's not there, they're just going to bleed the clock. Up 7, 3 minutes left. And if Triton doesn't come out pressuring in that 3-2 zone, they're just going to reverse on top of that key.
chance we might have to play them again in the bi-county.
Yep, always a chance there.
Those are two teams, like I said, last season took on each other twice as John Glenn won the first game of the year, but then turned around and Triton beat him in the semifinal there at bi-county.
Close game, 2-point game that second time around.
That was an exciting game to call. Had two teams in the championship game there on Saturday with the JV boys, and there's Friday. Because I think we were there 5 total days.
Yeah.
Tuesday on.
A busy week.
Lang goes, tipped away by Hepler. Nice job by her to read it. A little slow developing play. It's Coach Hayden drawing it out. Searching for his first win of the year. As Lang now with the basketball past half-court line, goes here near side to Fansler. Into the corner, Yelaska, she'll try a 3, can't get that one to go. Kinsey Atkins is gonna have to run it down and does. She's got a chance on the fast break. Kinsey Atkins tipped away by Seja Lang. Nice job by Seja Lang to run down Kinsey and knock that one away.
Good hustle.
She's a high motor defender, one of the 2 seniors on this John Glenn team. Hepler gets the inbound. Hostrawser backing down. Hooten goes up, and she'll draw the foul on Hooten.
You hear me clap there. Seeing that just drives me crazy. I mean, you got to have your eyes all over the court at all times. Quick reversal, you got a quick shot there.
First game of the year. Got a little bit of. Got the ex-player to my right here. Of course, Kaden played basketball here at Triton for his entire career. Hostrawser 0 for 2 from the line. Was searching for that first free throw as they trail by 7. A chance to get within 6 as Hayden will check in for Hooten. They have 16 fouls. Triton, not a great night shooting the free throw. 9 of 23. Hostrawser gets that one to go, so that's 10 to 24. As Hostrawser now with 3 points on the evening. Seja Lang.
What is that, 40% from the free throw line?
I don't know. I can't do that. Oh, yeah, 42%. No shot. We're going to get a foul on the floor on Triton. Might be on Kinsey Atkins.
Be her second.
And it is. Second team foul, team 6th. As Bules will check in for Hostrawser. Fans are now with it. She'll inbound for John Glenn. Hayden pulls up and gets the friendly bounce. Kennedy Hayden, 6 points for her. Lead back 37-45, up by 8. Yates gets a nice screen from Bules.
Okay.
Got to get moving here, 2.5 to go.
Back cut, you're being denied back cut.
Emma Romer steps in and takes away. Viers tries to tip it away. It's a fight for the back. That's an over and back call. As John Glenn saw the open player, sends it right back. Hepler now top the key. She'll work right. Here comes Yelaska. Going to trap her in the corner. She'll have to fight. Jump ball. And it's going to belong to Glenn.
Sloppy play. That's what's going to kill them. We saw all those turnovers in the first half. I didn't count, but my guess would be around 15 in that first half, and they haven't slowed down any.
Seja Lang working it past the half-court line. Goes back door. Fansler up and in at the end. One opportunity to foul. Going to be called on Jaelyn Bules as Fansler now with 10 points, 3 Falcons in double figures.
Foul number 20, Bules.
17 foul as John Glenn will be in the bonus the rest of the way out. Third foul on Bules. Fansler to the line. She has not been there this evening. 1 opportunity for her and gets it to go off the glass. 11-point ball game for the Falcons.
Just a mere 3 points in this fourth quarter for the Trojans.
13 points for the Falcons as they're starting to pull away inside 2 minutes to go. Kinsey Atkins goes baseline, back to Bules. She'll try that mid-range jumper and gets the friendly bounce. Back down by 9, 48-39. Shades of a score from a year ago. Seja Lang past the half-court line, working against Taren Yates. Goes to Hayden. She'll go. Floater in the lane. Not there. Rebound's going to go to Abbey Viers.
Go, go.
Hepler going to go. Fans are going to get her on the reach.
Hepler's going to shoot 2 now.
Kaden's
1-on-1, sorry.
Glenn foul, number 1, Fansler.
Hepler out of the line.
Hepler to the line, shooting the bonus.
A chance to draw them within 7. So Hepler now on the line. She'll go for her first attempt. Gets it to go. And she's hit 3 free throws here this evening.
I don't know what that's all about.
Hepler's second shot off the mark. 3 for
Good.
4. And
Oh, good hustle by Jaelyn.
she
Try
tried
to poke at that ball.
Minute 15 to go. Scores the same as it was from a season ago. And we're going to get a timeout for John Glenn. What are the odds? What was the score a season ago? 48-40.
I know. I was thinking that too. I don't want to say nothing because JB almost got that ball.
So, you know, this is a group that, I mean, a season ago you were kind of right where you're at, but this offensive output by this team, it kind of provides them a spark to go forward. They just got to find a better way to box out and get those rebounds and do a better job really passing the ball around, hanging on to it.
Yep, you just hit it right on the head.
As they've been in double digits all game, but like I said, a big third quarter put John Glenn out in front, and they continue to build on that with 13 points here in this fourth quarter.
13-6 in the fourth quarter. That's bad. That's where it's really came downhill, was this fourth quarter.
Of course, our stats are not official. They're kind of what we kind of kept. As give Tim a little shout out down there, just a little low on the ink supply tonight for the community printer down there.
I'm telling you, you should have had this figured out, good to go.
Hey, I don't carry ink. Don't work on those. Toner. Work on those. It's a little easier to get out of your clothing too. Speaking from experience. Fansler gets the inbound. Goes to Lang. She works close to that half-court line. Goes to Yelaska. We're near the final minute of the ball game.
Deny. Get out and deny.
8-point lead for the Falcons. Romer. Back to Fansler, trying to find a way to force some action there, get the ball back.
Get out and deny the passes. Don't let them pass it.
John Glenn looking just to drain the clock here. Yelaska.
Foul.
Abbey Viers.
Maybe not Abbey, but someone has to foul here.
As Yelaska now 35 seconds, the 8-point lead. Looks like Triton's not going to be able to get back into it. Seja Lang top the key.
Let it go now.
Kinsey Atkins coming across. John Glenn and Kinsey Atkins will foul her. That'll be Kinsey's third personal foul, team's 8th, and that will send Fansler to the line, and she was perfect on her last trip. It was an and-one opportunity. She's got 11 points on the evening. Appreciate all John Glenn fans watching tonight, as well as Triton fans, basketball fans alike. Even had some LaVille fans watching, apparently.
Go, push.
Fans are 1 for 2 from the line. Kinsey Atkins goes up to Abbey Viers, who works up in the transition. Banks close for Abbey. She'll fight through the contact on the putback. 10.6 seconds. Abbey Viers, not quite the night she won from the free throw line. 1 of 6 approaching this attempt here.
Having 4 fouls on herself, she's kept out there for quite a while after getting that 4th one.
Mm-hmm.
Not an easy thing to do. Viers' first shot is up and can't get the roll to go. She tries to find a way to get that ball up in the basket. 48-40 is our score. As Viers' second shot can't get the roll, and it's going to go out on her. Triton 39% from the free throw line, 11 of 28. Jocelynn calls a timeout. 48-40 is our mark. Kaden, this is a group, Kate, you lost your first game of the season. You got to learn some, but there were some bright spots in this game tonight. We saw a team that can get out and score from out beyond the arc, a team that can really, when they get their mind, they can really put points out there, as they had double digits in all three of their first quarters. But boxing out on the rebound, they got to be more aggressive on the ball off the rebound.
Yeah, some things they need to work on before the next game at Argus, which will be November 10th.
Yep.
So next Tuesday. You said it, boxing out. That I don't know how many offensive rebounds John Glenn had. My guess is about 30, 35. But boxing out, turnovers, look where you're passing. Just silly stuff that'll get corrected, but things that shouldn't happen at the varsity level.
Exactly right. This is a group that, there's quite a few seniors on this group, and with Lexia Hostrawser, Abbey Viers, Emma Hepler, and Jaelyn Bules, you got 4 seniors right there, but yet you have some talented underclassmen, I guess, and Taren Yates, Kinsey Atkins, who can really get out and run, but there's a talented crop of freshmen coming in as well. There's a good group here, and Jolie Groves, who can kind of give some 5 minutes off the bench. Deep pass to Seja Lang. She tries to find 50. Even Viers is going to foul. That's it for Abbey.
I spoke too soon, I guess.
Way to go, Orion.
I mean, what are the odds? She has 9 seconds left, and she fouls in the first 2.
Hostrawser will check in. Seja Lang to the line. A chance to stretch the lead at the end of the ball game.
Did you have the JV score?
6-22.
26 to
22-6.
Oh. Why'd you say it backwards?
Don't know. It's just the first thing that came to my mind.
Lang will miss her first free throw of the evening. A chance to put them up by 9. The shot is up and in. Triton will start 0-1 on the year. John Glenn will start 1-0 as Kinsey Atkins will work the clock out. Trying to put the ball up there. It's going to be tipped out by Romer with 0.8 left in the ball game.
Catch and shoot. Catch and shoot.
Hostrawser's got the buzzer, and it'll drop. That's the final there, 49-42. John Glenn wins. I have stats for you here in just a minute. As we said earlier, the JV won 22-6 in that one. We'll wait for that to kind of. So, Kaden, like there, you're going to look there. What kind of things are you going to try to clean up before you go take on Argus next week?
Well, like I just said, the offensive rebounds, that's going to be the main thing. Turnovers, there's no way for you to score the ball if you turn the ball over. I know that sounds silly, but at the same time, it makes sense. You can't. If you turn the ball over, you have no opportunity to shoot the ball. You can't score points if you don't shoot the ball. I mean, it all trickles down to easy, simple stuff that will get corrected eventually, but yeah, not a.
It's got a long season ahead.
Yep.
Good things kind of going. John Glenn leading the way was Jessica Yelaska with 14 points, leading all scorers. Both with 11 was Lauren Fansler and Mia Hooten. Seja Lang with 7 points, and Kennedy Hayden added 6 on the night. For Triton, leading the way was Kinsey Atkins and Emma Hepler, both with 11 points. Abbey Viers with 7. Taren Yates with 5, with Lexia Hostrawser with 5. She hit that bucket there at the end. Jaelyn Bules added 2 points, and Jolie Groves added 1. We look here at both team totals. As Triton was 11 of 28 from the free throw line, 39%, 7-11. John Glenn shot well from the charity stripe. They had a rough go there, 15 of 46, shooting 33% from the floor, really improving there in that second half. Triton 8 of 19 for 42% in the ball game. 3 points, Triton did a good job, 5 of 14, 36%. John Glenn kind of caught fire there, 4 of 15. Turnovers aren't there because I can't keep track of that and play-by-play at the same time. So with that being said, John Glenn wins with a final 49-42. Triton starts off 0-1 on the year. And with that being said, where'd the boss go?
I don't know.
Uh-oh. I guess he's instructing Tim down there. So with that being said, we're going to hang things up here tonight. We'll be back against Argus next week. I'm Andy O'Hara for Kaden Atkins in the Hall of Famer Orion Lemler. Until next time, Trojan fans, remember the Trojan way.